In my previous video to try and kickstart a fledgling YouTube channel with such visions of maybe reaching, well, I don't know, 143 subscribers, #life goals, I covered Smarty, a mobile data provider who were offering unlimited data for £18.75 a month with no contract. Yup, unlimited data for £18.75 a month. Now, before you rush off and use my affiliate link, by the way, I'm not sponsored for this video. It was a promo price, but I thought a bit of a follow-up would be worthwhile. So you might be wondering, who is Smarty? Smarty is an MVNO, a mobile virtual network operator, which provides voice and data stuff over the airwaves but doesn't own the network. In this case, Smarty uses the 3 network, and there's quite a few companies who do this. For example, giffgaff runs on the O2 network, PlusNet Mobile runs on the EE network, and Voxy uses Vodafone network, and the list goes on. Interesting side note here, did you know that EE are responsible for 23 MVNOs using their network, and a full link is available in the Wikipedia thingy down below just above the comments. Why go to the monkey when you could go direct to the organ grinder? Well, it's simple. Usually, it's cheaper pricing and perhaps a little bit of brand perception, as some MVNOs are obviously going to be targeting a different demographic.
Don't mind me interrupting, but I couldn't help noticing that we appear to be considerably richer than you.
It ends up that one company has 2 smaller businesses competing against each other for different segments of the market, but ultimately all profits end up in the hands of the same corporate overlords. I spend most of my working week living in a bright orange van with only my iPad, my iPhone, and the TP-Link M7350 for company and access to the internet. So I think this is fairly typical equipment for someone who's going to be on the road. Regarding the M7350 from TP-Link, you can expect about 4 hours battery usage when on 4G. 3G fares better, but I usually fall asleep in a pool of my own dribble with the iPad on when the battery runs out, so I haven't really been awake to work out how long the battery lasts when in 3G mode. Despite 3 being once known for not having decent coverage, I can say for me, and I repeat, for me, it's been absolutely fine. Well, unless I'm at home, which is in the middle of nowhere, where pretty much all mobile networks struggle to get maybe 2 bars of 3G. And as for 4G, well, that's some kind of black magic thing. Even with 2 bars of 3G, I can get on with doing the important stuff like YouTube research. Netflix is okay, obviously not HD at times, and the same for Amazon. For me, it's perfectly acceptable. Although at home, I do notice a strange thing where it actually seems to take longer to buffer the adverts for YouTube than it does to actually play the content. But when in a place with decent signal, full 4G, it's pretty damn awesome, with performance almost indistinguishable from being on broadband via proper wires. Streaming is crisp and clear. iPad and iPhone updates come down just as fast as if I was at home using a 76 meg connection. iCloud Drive takes no time at all to synchronize. And yes, I may only be using an iPad Pro and iPhone, but for me, it's blinking brilliant. The only usage case where it's been less than a stellar experience has been chatting on Discord. Having recorded a couple of episodes of the Blatant Plug Alert Watching Men podcast, you can hear the audio cut in and out as either the codec or data connection struggles with VoIP, at least on Discord. Future editing mark here. It seems I might have been a bit hasty to blame Discord for any audio issues. In the back of my van, I have a Chinese diesel heater, and I suspect the fuel pump is belting out quite a bit of interference. You see, the pump pulses every 2 seconds to feed the heater, and I think that's what's causing the audio problems. I only worked this out the other day, as when driving along and turning on said heater, the worst thing possible happened to me. I couldn't pick up Radio 2, and even worse, I missed out on Popmaster. I've not tried out gaming at all because I'm not that sort of type of person, and besides, not so long ago I tried to play Nintendo Mario Kart and that annoyed me because it was pretending to be online, and besides, the game sucks anyway. Come at me, Nintendo fanboys. Okay, so you might be wondering just how much data have I used when I'm out and about? Well, since becoming a digital road warrior, full of ideas to become the next greatest van life tech blogger, minus the pretentious yoga and gratuitous beat shots that you see when someone opens the back door of the van, I've used around 230 gigabytes of data, which equates to about 46 gig per month. So if I wanted, I could actually save a few pounds by dropping down to the 50 gig or even 30 gigabyte tier, but that'll give me data anxiety, and I have enough anxiety dealing with the leisure battery in my bloody van. Honestly, it's a lot like Apollo 13. Do I have enough amps to keep the heating on at times? Overall, Smarty has been pretty fine for me over the last few months. So okay, 3 who provide the infrastructure for Smarty did have a major network outage a few months ago, which of course did affect Smarty, but that was just a small blip, and if I'm honest, it was a little welcomed because I could get on with, life stuff. And if we're going to be completely fair, other providers have had outages as well. There have been a few comments regarding support. Smarty has no telephone number to call, it's all done online, so if you have a problem with your internet connection and you need to go online to get support, you kind of end up in the chicken and egg situation. How do you get online support when, you potentially can't get online? So, there we have it. Smarty's unlimited mobile data reviewed, and it's so far so good. The data service I'm happy with so far, and if I've got to be honest, my only real complaint is being the price of mobile hotspots. My TP-Link M7350 mobile hotspot comes in at an eye-watering £72 approximately, depending on where you're based, and for that, you don't even get an Ethernet port. Something that's really bugging me as I record this audio and try in vain to get my Mac Mini to connect, and it just won't via Wi-Fi. Okay, right, back to my happy place. I have mobile Wi-Fi that works pretty damn well. Speaking of being happy, a huge heartfelt thank you to all those of you who watched my last video and used the referral link, and I know for a fact a few of you have. Again, thank you very, very much. But wait, there's more. A special Brucey bonus, if you will. You see, if you click on my link down below, you sign up to the service. And bear in mind, this is no 12-month contract sign-up thingy. Oh no, this is a 1-month rolling contract. Not only do I get 1 month of Smarty Mobile, but so do you. Anyway, here's the gratuitous YouTube bit. If you've enjoyed this video or found it even remotely entertaining, please click on the old like button thingy, and maybe, just maybe, you might want to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments and I will reply to them. Bye!